free at this. Hello there, viewers! Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts live stream / video, whatever, depending on when you're watching this. Fleet battle! Richelieu and a whole bunch of heavy cruisers and light cruisers have found main fleet, who are in a whole bunch of state of disrepairs and whatnot. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Okay, so while we're loading in, I don't know what to say or do, whatever. I've been working on new music. Don't know what else to really say. This is going to test the main fleet, I guess. But yeah, oh yeah, I sent the gas spear as a part of the reinforcements. I'm going to go to the top speed of the Macaws. Battleships begin a turn support. My armoured cruisers, you two are not actually going to be able to survive this. I know for certain the destroyer ain't going to survive this. Especially when the destroyer crew find out what I've got for their job. Your job is going to be charge the battleship. Battle cruiser, sorry. No, didn't even have time to get the top self. Oh well. Right, I want the battle cruisers to work on the battle cruiser. the battleships will work on everything else. As the battle cruisers in the general sense of things have more powerful guns than the battleships. That's light cruiser guns doing that to you. Seriously? Can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. Yeah, how is a light cruiser doing that to you? Is this purely because of my incompetency in armoured superstructures and stuff like that? It'd be a real pain if it is literally just because of that. Hell, at least it will tell me what the hell is causing my ship's issues though, and I can fix them, for once. I think it is probably that my okay, I'm gonna retreat. That seems to be the option of best to do in this situation. What the? That's just 7-inch hits that have done all the damage. Oh, and the Amazonas has been torped. Meanwhile, the Roland here isn't getting a single major scratch against her. Well, my battle fleet is dying. Yeah, we kind of already know the drill by this point. We just can't fight large French fleets like that because of the torpedoes. Like, we're all noticing this, right? The torpedoes are just too much on enemy ships. Just general. So I'm gonna run. That's to cut a long story short. It's the that's really what's going on right now. Is we're running. Okay. Why does this bit always take so long? I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna run, okay? And then it's loading the battleships now. Right. So, we now have a better handle on what this situation is. And we already know what the hell we're doing about it. Run! Everyone is detaching from everyone, and everyone is running. You're running, you are running, running away. And then, yeah, this is the most annoying bit to deal with. Detach the... Detach the entire squadron. Yep. Those with battle lines still on. U4. Retreat. So then, no one's being held back. Everyone can go at their maximum speeds and stuff to run. I'm just thinking as well, some of the other rebuilds since the Macaws have actually ended up becoming more efficient of a rebuild. Like, for example, with Sepultura here, we didn't use 2 funnels like we did on the Macaws. Oh, in Para we did use 2 funnels. I think that was kind of a necessity, though, in Para to get her up to the speed. Oh, fuck. There we go. We have departed the battle zone. So yeah, South Felipe is already damaged. That wasn't an accidental. No! Phone! Phone! Why do you do this to me? There. Right. I'm going to move this fleet away for a turn. Then going to see if the PC is going to proc this turn, as there's no more, you know, other fights and stuff. So I know Cleveland's so... Could I resume Glorious? I can. Right, because yeah, I want to get Glorious done. Lisbon is going to be out in a turn. Like my ship I mistakenly brought into port early. So, yeah, I'm thinking this war would have ended earlier if I hadn't accidentally moved Furious and Lisbon into port. Okay, yep, the war continues, but it's not going to continue for long. Oh, for no! No, no, no! Well, at least it's the fast ships. Yeah, my ships are fast enough they can run. That's good. That's good. Yeah, this is the episode of Running Away, everyone. Okay. Yeah, we kind of already know the drill by this point. So we are implementing the drill. That is, run the fuck away. Lisbon, you too. Run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, fucking run. Run away and don't look back. If you look back, you will die again and again and consistently again. So run away fast as you can. Come on, Lisbon, you can do it. There we go. See, we're doing it. We're running. And not dying. There we go. All good. See it? No damage was done to the port. And of course, even more, of course, it's got to be Sal Felipe, the fucking damaged one. Hey, Avocado. Hey, Alvarez. Been a while. Right. Run. Run. Run like the wind. Run, run, run. Run, you Portuguese beasts that shouldn't really be running away, but you kind of do need to run away because these are heavy cruisers that can kill you very, very easily, as the Magellan found out. Very, very horribly found out. Sorry, Avocado. Still sorry. Right. So, Sal Felipe's running. Oh, come on. Come on. Go faster. Paint go faster stripes on you or something, but go faster! Faster, you bastards! Faster! Look how close they're getting! They're getting closer! Which means they're also getting close to Sal Felipe, and Sal Felipe isn't, well, in this current state of hers, she isn't equipped to actually deal with this. And she was supposed to get rebuilt alongside her sister ship Sao Paulo, but then the war happened and Sao Paulo and Sal Felipe had to go out unmodernized, and that killed the Sao Paulo. And Sal Felipe is the only surviving of her sisters, and yeah. Still, run! Run, you bastards! The French are coming! The French are coming! Just in case they do get into gun range, because it turns out that they are a lot faster ships than I. Armor piercing. Right. Oh, come on. Run. Run! Run already! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Frenchman. Frenchman, go. Go have your baguette break. Just like the Brits have a tea break, you have a baguette break, France. Please go take it. Right, have the ships got go faster stripes on then? Because they need them right now. No. Well, we're able to run away, at least. No, actually. The French are very much losing this war right now. Yes, I'm going to make a push to end hostilities. Especially as I don't want to have to deal with yet another fight. For now, anyway. I'm hoping to time this so that Glorious comes out just as the main fleet gets back and needs to be all repaired and all. I'll begin repairs and all. Say it loud, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. I'm going to take Triton Rachilia. I'm going to take Invincible. I'm going to take Condorcet. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take your new Falcon. there any other... I'm not going to take any more of the Dantons, as I know we can deal with the Dantons. And Cyrenaica and Faroe Islands. Okay, so current repairs are done. We're at peace with the France and we have won. I'm going to have the ships hold off outside of port for now. So, what we need to do is we need to get repairs done. We need to finish Glorious. We need to continue the rebuilds that we have scheduled. You know what, let's just get you all into port from the start. So yeah, I'm sorry France, but you've lost Cyrenaica now. Again. It's too bad we couldn't retake Tripoli, but... overall, I'm calling what we have done a win, so... So yeah, we have no more Clemenceaus. We took Atlantine, which is just purely because... honestly, I think it'd be interesting to see if we can get this old battlecruiser into anything decent. We took the 2 Tritons, which had been pains for us. We took 3 Lorraines, which are easy to kill. And then we took their newest battlecruiser as well. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch of other rebuilds to do alongside our current set of rebuilds. So yeah, I need to rebuild the Sao Paulo. Well, the only surviving Sao Paulo. I need to rebuild Amazones. I've got Clemenceau on the list already. I need to rebuild all these other Frenchmen. I then need new destroyers as well. Yeah, I forgot about the new destroyers, new cruisers. Oh my god. The list is long and torturous of new stuff we need for the last bit of this war. Quick question, do any of you guys want to claim the captured French battleship? I'm going to claim the large battle cruisers that Richelieu is a part of, so I've claimed the... yeah, you two can fight over if you get the battleships we took off them, or the newest battlecruiser we took off them, whilst I'll take the Atlantine, and I'll take Richelieu and Richelieu's sister ship. Ah! Fuck! Just readjusting the mic stand for the music recording I was doing earlier to face upright, and the microphone fell off and just whacked my wrist. Because, yeah, you guys do have to remember, I'm a musician as well as doing all this sort of Twitchy stuff. Twitch, YouTube-y stuff. YouTube, Twitch. So... I'm going to do an 8-month build program just purely on its own. Okay. So our alliance with the Brits has fallen through now and is broken. Diddly. Interesting indeed. Got the better. Experimental battle cruisers. Krupp 5. That's going to be good for a couple of refits and stuff. So, yeah, we got repairs done. Glorious is going to be 3 months. Impero is going to be done in a month. I'm going to repair Macau, because Macau got damaged. So who's still here of you two? Avocado, are you still here? Alfred, you still here? Because we're honestly being surprisingly quiet. Right, let's get those repairs done. Ah, so they've laid down more of the Falcon class. The French have. Okay. Interesting move there, France. I've just seen what your Falcons are like. Oh, bother. The Germans have become the Reich. Mine. God, that's bad. My God, that's bad. Right, you're gonna be done in a turn. I can begin your repair. Okay, so Glorious has finally come out. Yeah, it took her a while, but Glorious is out. I think I might... Okay, given our current needs, I'm going to cancel the Alfonso de Albuquerque, and I apologise, Avocado, for that. Right, we're stuck in this loading screen still. Seriously? Like, can you stop loading screen? an alliance with the Japanese. No. We don't need... Well, currently we don't need alliances. Wait until we're in war and then ask us again. Yeah, I'm going to cancel Alfonso Albuquerque. I'm going to start the rebuilding of Clemenceau again. As Clemenceau has just been languishing in port without a rebuild for a while now. I'm going to limited fleet all you. And I'm going to rebuild the Atlantine. And again, apologies, Avocado, to the fact that your ship is not going to make it. Our official statement reads that after trying everything we could to come up with a plan to save the ship, we have decided the Alfonso Albuquerque cannot be continued because it would be a waste of money. By the time that she comes into service, she would most likely be outdated and would need yet more money put into her to rebuild her. Right, time to clear everything and essentially start from the bottom up with this ship. Which is fine, I guess. Like, yeah, restart from the bottom up with this. The Atlantine. Get her sufficiently built up with newer... So yeah, Atlantine is essentially now going to be more fast, a fast cruiser killer, or I'm going to try and make her like a fast cruiser killer type ship. Is my plan with her. So actually the 16th won't do for the role I'm intending for her to be swapped into. This is a more 12-inch quad job. You get my meaning? Like 12-inch quad guns instead of the 16-inch quad guns. She's still definitely upgunned from where she was, so that's... Alright, can I push you 33 knots? That's what I want to do right now, because if I'm trying to refit this ship into a cruiser killer, 33 knots is going to be the way that the cruiser killer side of her is going to work. But then I'm already finding that it's going to be too straining on her, actually. 33 and all the cruiser killing, so... Just... Okay. Let's restart that. Let's restart there. When we're not going to go as extreme. We're going to keep the AXY. We're going to keep the AXY twin 11s, but everything else is going to be then adapted for speed. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan now. Like, she's going to get new towers, new funnels and stuff, and she's going to be adapted for speed. Adapted for speed for cruiser killing. As the 11-inch gun, yeah, it could actually do well as a cruiser killer gun. So... yeah, I'm going to put your rebuild more along the lines of the other lighter ships. Other battleships that we've had, sorry. And then you're going to be given a... It essentially knew everything. Your rudder's staying the same because, honestly, a balanced rudder is okay for you. Can I do 30? TNT Cordite, Cat Ballistic, increase there, you're there, good. New semi-auto, new... You're expected to go against cruisers, so the coincidence is probably the best for you. Barbettes. And I want you with a 6-inch gun on you. Okay, we don't need 2 funnels, which is good, I guess. But like this is again going to be the best we're going to be able to do for a cruiser killer for now, anyway. Or it's the quickest way we're going to get a cruiser killer, is the more accurate statement. In about 3, 1, I guess, and nothing. 0.5 to then nothing there. 13, 13, 3. 1.5. It's lighter and still works, but it's like right. Let's have you on. Your lighter still work, but then now that is just absolutely piddly. That's want standard shells on you though as well, because okay. I guess for a prototype to what could eventually become our to what could be a cruiser killer with the Alantine, I guess will work. I'm honestly just surprised with the French, because Alantine here is the last of her sisters and has been around many, many years longer than her sisters in, in the first place, when the AI usually scraps the fleet, scraps the ships after a very specifically short amount of time. So yeah, no one thought in 1906, when she was designed, that in 29 years, Alantine would be in service with an enemy of France and being refit into a cruiser killer. But here we are. And that exact statement has just happened. Annoyingly as well, the two ships under repairs are as well the two other ships that need their rebuilds completing. Okay, Sao Felipe's done, which means that Sao Felipe, it's now Sao Felipe's turn to get rebuilt. Avocado? Alpharus? Any of you two still here? You two, if any of you two are here, you've actually been relatively quiet. I feel unauthorized, so yeah, actually go into our economy, please. So finally, a few years late, and a sister ship lost later, Sal Felipe goes in for refit. And, you are now... O-L... Is that how you spell it? And then I'm just going to do X Sal Felipe. And then I spelled Polo wrong, didn't I? Yeah, Paulo. Sao Paulo. P-U. Yeah, P-A-U-L-O. So yeah, Sao Felipe has now been renamed to Sao Paulo, but we've added X Sao Felipe to the end just so that we know she was originally Sao Felipe. So yeah, Sao Paulo is now in refit. And now we can finally bring Amazon in for refit. This is going to take a while. Come on, game. Okay, the French are laying down more falcons. Okay. Got the pair, interested indeed. The Americans are naval invading the Greeks again. Heavy cruiser stuff. Right, so the final one of the actually, no, Amazon wasn't a pre-war refit. She was planned during the war refit. So we have 18,000 tons left. Do I want to keep definitely not a armored cruiser. Definitely a heavy cruiser. Honestly, I think she's going to be a museum now. Mothball, you're a museum ship now. Enjoy the museum life. Oh yeah, also Alfonso isn't being built, so goodbye, Alfonso. Guess I could slowly get through refitting these destroyers. Yeah, I'll slowly refit the oldest destroyers we're actually keeping in active service. Like, we still have J-Class around, and I think I'm going to keep those J-Class boats until they die, but the J-Class aren't being upgraded. These guys, however, are going to get upgraded. Right. So yeah. That's these old destroyers brought up. Oh, come on. There we go. Saying that as the not responding thing came up. So yeah, these destroyers... up to number 11. Up to number 12, actually. Can go in. I know we are missing a few of them because they sunk, but... or sank, sorry. Yeah, because they sank, but... I guess there are worse things. Mark 5 4-inch guns. Just as I built a ship, refit a ship that uses the 4-inch guns. What an idiot. Oh, come on. Come on, you stupid loading screens. No. Japan, no. That's my honest response right now. I don't want an alliance with Japan because that's gonna not end well for me anyway. Because I'm gonna end up in another war. Okay, so the French have built a new Château after we sunk the last one. Quad turrets and light cruisers. Okay. That might be an interesting new light cruiser then. But no, the next thing is going to be a new destroyer, which the design can start in 2 months, roughly? Roughly that? No. I don't want to be allied with Reich. So, Amazon 5, Clemenceau 5, 1 and 2 for... So I'm going to wait another turn, so then... Sao Paulo is out. Sao Paulo is out. Then once Sao Paulo's out, then we can do some more stuff. Okay. Oh, the US have failed to take the Dardanelles because they didn't put any ships in the invasion zone. Typical them. Mostly because they actually can't pass through the Dardanelles to actually get to the invasion zone. Details. Details just blame the AI stupidity. So yeah, Atlantine is going to be done this turn. And with Atlantine done, we can do the new destroyers now. I'm just reading new stuff whilst waiting. Oh. Heavy cruiser free. Okay, so the old destroyers are updated, which came literally just in time. 2 of the 4 ships that we needed modernized are modernized, which is also good. Oh, come on, game, don't do this, don't. I'll give you a biscuit if you work. And then you immediately go to a hull I'm not going to be using right now. What are the experimental battle cruisers quickly? Oh, they're like that hull, right, okay. So, we have quite a few destroyer hulls to do with. We have like these two. These three, they're sort of like sloop corvette-y sort of ships. Oh, you get like the merchant like front. But no, I want to use an actual destroyer hull. Another head hangs slowly. So no, I don't want a full 3700. Let's go 3400 ton. So this is definitely Japanese based. It's going to be Japanese based with American. Look, very strange ship this is. This is literally just the aesthetic. .21-inch oxygen fueled torpedoes. Wondering, can I fit one up here? Have like the pre-tier thing that actual Japanese destroyers, like 3 of them, 2 of them being on upper, 1 of them being upper, more upper mouse than the other lot. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Semi-auto loading? Yes. That is going to be gun. You're still going to be a single bottom ship. Shafts. RDS and sonar, and you're gonna have some protection on you. Like literally as much protection as I can put on you. And then turret protection as well. Yeah. I'm happy. You give us full 35 knots. It's you and you. You're meant for faster speeds, I know, but 35 knots is fine. I'm not going to give you the name of an old battle cruiser. Portuguese and fleet. Right, and then what's the translation for boats? Good enough. Oh, for fudge biscuit's sake. Roughly fleet boat, I think. Good enough. Good enough, I guess. A fleet boat, everyone. A fucking expensive destroyer. Yay! Real fucking expensive destroyer that we have to deal with in our fleet now. For permanent. 6. I want to build 22 of these. It's going to cost a ton of money. I know. I've just seen it. Yep. Another alliance. No. Well, we made a good destroyer. It's just the good destroyer is going to cost us a few billion. A few billion to build. No, not a few million. A few billion. Well, we're building a float. Essentially an entire flotilla of them, admittedly, so. Another turn. Clemenceau is rebuilt, which is good. Yeah, Clemenceau, a French ship that became the only surviving of her sisters and is now more British than French. Well, honestly, those towers are very British. So we got 2 turns, a turn left, sorry, in Amazon. There we go, Commodore Bezos has got his ship. Our government wants an alliance with the... No! No! Go tell Mr. Mustache Man we do not want his alliance! Oh, and add a very kind fuck you to the end of that. Oh yeah, we don't need our transport cap that high anymore. So, transport cap there. Crew training to 50%. Tech budget can stay where it is. So next in the refit list is Strichov. So the torpedo magnet herself can finally go and get rebuilt. Oh, come on, load already! The torpedo magnet needs to be slightly less torpedo magnet-y. Or at least be able to take being a torpedo magnet a bit more than she already can't take it. Right. Okay, your torpedo defense has been massively upgraded. Your guns are now semi-automatic loading. And you're getting another set of tower rebuilds. We can do it. Just your beam like so. We're getting rid of a turret. Your other turrets are going to get upgraded. Oh, your secondary tower stays the same, I guess. And then these turrets get moved into better, slightly more convenient for continued use places. Khrushchev is still going to continue having a trend that she's had pretty much her entire career in our service, and that's the fact that her secondary guns are going to be single mount 5-inch guns, because I at least want to keep some of the German stuff from stuff that the Germans would have normally done. No matter how idiotically annoying it is. then the 3.1 there. So yeah, Fritshov has had another reconfiguration to her superstructure. She's now more like, somewhat more like a Grash Bay in some of her look anyway. Okay. Now, is this going to help with Fritshov and being able to take a torpedo? Maybe. Go. Okay, so Fritshov is done refitting. Ricardo cruisers. Yeah, let's do them. Let's do them. These cruisers shined. These cruisers shined in originally, but then burnt out very quickly. Kind of like a lot of bands do. Unless they're called Queen, the Beatles. Actually, the Beatles are starting to fade away in memory. Or Taylor Swift. Annoyingly. Right. So anti-torpedo. Anti-torpedo. I wonder what one of Avocado's ships would have benefited from anti-torpedo. No, none are coming to mind. Yep, there's the Mark IV 9-inch. Here's your coincidence of the RDF. 31 knots, all good. No, there's no like newer towers I could put on to make this look like it's been rebuilt. Right. The Cardo cruisers are done. So yeah, fleet boats and Fritshov. Fleet boats, we have Fritshov in, we have Cardo's cruisers going in, and they've been doubled in, basically doubled in price. We can do all three of them. Same time. Yeah, do all these refits at once. Fuel oil free. I'm not going to invest in relations with a country that, well, we kind of broke our alliance as soon as we were seen as no longer helpful to them. And then they're now begging us for money. Radar rangefinders. Yes, please. Okay, the cargo cruisers are out. Right. Refuse to comply. Dardanelles. So yeah, Frochov still has 3 months left. This will be Florida, then Marillion. Then it's Danton again, then it's Macau, then it's ships that were more recently built. Yeah, I want to look at the Marillions next for a refit. Like, I'm going to wait for Mark 5.6 before I do any new light cruiser stuff. So, yeah. The Marillions. Didn't expect a rebuild for them was going to be needed so soon, but a rebuild is needed so soon. Well, before I do anything else, I'm going to upgrade the marks of all these. And the Marillions are being Queen Anne mansioned. Because, yeah, some of our other ships have sort of gone into the rebuild and have come out with a Queen Anne's Mansion as of recent. So, the Marillion is going to go in for a similar Queen Anne Mansion edition style rebuild. But yeah, it's our weird Queen Anne's mixed with French funnels sort of layout that we've had done on our previous ships. It's an entire new 4.5-inch secondary, 4.5-inch secondary layout. They're keeping the triple 16s, and we are adding in lighter weaponry to the ship, in the form of like the 2-inch guns here and whatnot. Okay. This bit didn't cost us badly. Yet. That's the bit that killed it. That's the bit that kills us. Oh, I've armored this thing quite a bit more than I have done with other ships, and still they're struggling against the enemy fire. Like, that hasn't really done much difference, so. Also, if we want to make it, I'm going to get rid of guns that aren't going to really be that effective to us anyway, which is the 2-inch guns, instead of the actually going to be helpful to us guns. Okay. So yeah, Marillion refit. And that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Service going silent.